Well, that was Donald Trump earlier today discussing the potential consequences for the Republican Party if indeed he decides to run as an independent. Now, despite signing that GOP pledge, Trump has raised the possibilities of an independent run on several occasions. So how would it, in fact, affect the party? Joining me now, Steve Rogers and Richard Grenell. Richard, let me go to you. I'm sorry, and Senator Scott Brown back with us as well. Richard Grenell, let me go to you. You know, we see all these hashtags out there. I've heard people say, if it's not Trump, I'll walk away, vote for Clinton. If it is Trump, I'll walk away, vote for Clinton. But the notion that if there's a brokered convention and somehow Trump is not the nominee, does that destroy the GOP?
No, I don't think so. Look, I think Scott Brown just hit it on the head this last block where he was talking about with Trump comes a whole bunch of appointees, and you got to think about that. Look, I think today when Mitt Romney was talking and slamming Trump's record, I think he had a lot of really great points. I wish Mitt would have done this earlier, and I wish that Mitt would have given us an alternative, endorse some other candidate so that we could rally around. But I think when it comes to whether or not Trump is better than Hillary, I think, of course, he's way better than Hillary Clinton.
Well, Steve Rogers, you've been a Trump supporter from day one, and you talk about the emotional attachment people have with him. They love this candidate. So it would be somewhat suicidal if there was some sort of shenanigans pulled on him.
Well, there sure would be, and I can share this with you, that Mitt Romney, in his 20-minute speech, managed to insult and outrage the entire American population, whether you're a Democrat, Republican, or Independent. He made it very clear to the American people that no matter who you want, you don't count, your voice doesn't count, we, the establishment, will choose the presidential candidate. He, in effect, has destroyed the Republican Party as we know it.
I'll come back to you one second, Richard. Let me just ask Senator Brown, because you've obviously been sort of the voice of reason here, if you will. I know the GOP does the numbers. I know the establishment's not that dumb, even though they live in their bubble and they've missed all of this. Would they go as far as to have some sort of Pyrrhic victory, kicking Donald Trump out, knowing that they would cost him the election?
Well, first of all, Donald Trump isn't going to be kicked out of anywhere. He has the name, the support, and the resources to protect his base and to protect his role. And if he gets the appropriate amount of delegates, he's the nominee, period. And then the decision comes for the conservatives, and people don't like him, and the so-called establishment and others. Hey, you're tired of teaching us a lesson? Because the last lessons we had resulted in two presidencies, Barack Obama and Barack Obama.